Alright, so we got confirmation today from one of the big data miners, Kimplos, that the KOF collab is coming to global next patch or after Halloween, which I thought Halloween was after next patch, but I just opened global and I think it's in 2 weeks actually that Halloween ends. So the KOF units coming to global, if you recall, oh I should actually bring my videos up just for the banners. This collab brought so many good units. Let me actually bring the summary video here, just for looking at the banner. This is the banner, right? I had 4 characters in the banner, and at 600 you can pick one of them. I have been saying for the longest now, skip this banner, there are better things coming. Goddess Liz, the KOF collab is insane. Don't summon for Roxy, don't summon for Zeldris if you want Goddess Liz, don't summon for Halloween units. And I swear to God, if you are that person that's summon for all these 3 banners that I just mentioned, I'll slap you in the face so hard. But yeah, next week or after Halloween, they're dropping these 2 right here. These 2 are just crazy. Rugal is absolute meta on JP right now. Him, Blue Demon Melly, and Lilia might just be the strongest team in the game. This guy is just so crazy. The Pierce team was good because Ascanor could one-shot people. Like if you double attacked with Ascanor and attacked once with Melly, you could kill that one person. The thing of Rugal is that if you attack once with Rugal and once with Melly, they're all dead. They're all dead. So, it hits harder than Meliodas. The thing is that he's a better Pierce unit than Meliodas, which is crazy to even think about that. And then if the enemy drops him below 50, he fully heals and increases his stats. He has the best passive in the game. I thought the best passive in the game was, you know, gain the enemy's ultimate engagement and kill them. That's like a really cool passive, but this is just because you fall below 50 all the time. And it's instantaneous. As soon as he falls below 50, as long as he doesn't die, in that very same turn before the enemy even attacks again, he fully heals. And he cleanses all debuffs, and he increases his stats, and he becomes an absolute beast. Like, you can go back to any of my showcases for him. Like, he's just, honestly, my favorite unit in the game. If not him, Zeldris. It's between him and Zeldris to be my favorite unit in the game. Like, this video right here. This is the one I recommend. Like, all the matches were like 1 minute. I had like 30 matches in this video. They were all like 1 minute because I would just one-shot everyone. It's just, this guy is crazy. Yeah. The second attack isn't that great, but it's okay. And then the ultimate is a one-shot in anyone. This is a unit that you don't need dupes. You just get one of him and he's good. That's it. That's all you need. You just pull one of him and you're good. He's just like Blue Demon Melly. You don't need his ultimate to be good. Like it's not like Blue Skinny King. He's not like Lost Fate Melly. I mean, Lost Fate Melly, he's still good without dupes, but you get what I mean, right? His ultimate is not what he relies on. He's just insane. So if you summon for Halloween Meliodas, top 5 worst units in the game, bottom 5 units in the game, you know? Instead of summoning for Rugal, I swear to God, I'll find where you live. No, I'm kidding. And then we have Kyo, which, honestly, I still, every single time I use him, I'm more and more impressed. Like, I never expect anything for some reason, but every time he hits someone, he just almost kills them. And he has the best. If not, this is the best passive in the game. This is the best passive in the game. At the start of every turn, applies 2 ignites for 3 turns on all enemies. For each ignite on the enemy, reduces the damage dealt to allies by 5%. So every time he applies an ignite to the enemy, that enemy does 5% less damage. So in the beginning of the battle, every enemy does 10% less damage to you. That's already his passive. And then he has 2 cards that do extra damage. Like this one does extra damage per ignite, and this one does extra damage per debuff. He hits so hard. He just hits so hard. If you're like this, like there's no scope of how insane this passive is, because at turn 3, this guy is one-shotting with a level 1 AoE. These 2 are actually insane. It kind of like makes me upset because this could have been the one Escanor in Assault Melee. This could have been the two of them. The one Escanor Assault Melee. This is how good they are. And they chose to put in two characters. I have no idea who they are. I've never played KOF. I have zero clue who Kyo is. Or I've seen Kyo, like, because he's like generic fighter guy. And Rugal had no idea who he was. So I'm really upset that this could have been the one Escanor. This right here. Imagine regular Escanor, like this one, right? This regular Escanor makes him fall below 50, he transforms into the one instantaneously and boosts his stats in full heals. That's all you had to do to make the one. But no, they gave it to Rugal. Like, for the unit, it's still really good, but it could have been the one. And then melee, like all the ignites, it could have been Assault Melee. This could have been Assault Melee. 100%. He's that good. And then his ultimate is a single target that applies 2 ignites to all enemies. So, and more ignites, you know? He's so good. Like, the Athena is okay. She's okay. Her passive is really good. Like, all the time, I face people using her in the back that kind of cuck me, because if one of your characters die and the enemy is using Athena, you lose 2 ultimate gauge, which is kind of really good. And then the more I used her, the less I liked her, but she's really good. The thing is that she just doesn't have a team. Like, on paper, she's really insane because she gives herself stat boosts, and her card has Amplify. So she's like a self-sufficient Red Escanor, pretty much. But on, like, playing with her, it's not the same. I don't know. She's good. She has Deplete Ultimate Gauge, which is a fantastic card. But again, on paper, sounds really good, but when I actually used her, I don't know, I just felt like she wasn't as good as these two, because these two have a team. Like, that's her issue. She doesn't have a team. But by herself, like, just looking at what she does, you can see how good she is. Athena is the only, like, odd one. Like, her passive is good. You can use her in the back. Treat her as, like, a Green Merlin, you know? You can use her in the back, but this card right here needs a level 3 to do something, it's just done. And this card is good. It works really well on Green Drow for some reason, but when I used her, I didn't really feel that. Maybe because her pierce rate is so low. And then her ultimate cancel stance, which is not very good. But man, these two. So I'm telling you, if you summon on the Halloween banner, can I take a look at the banners that Global just released from? Okay, if I go on Greco's database, click here. This website has patch notes, right? Yeah, okay, so this was the Green DML banner, okay, which was a skip because the units aren't very good, but I would understand if you summon. Then this banner was Easton. Should have not summoned for this. This was Estarossa. Oh no, this was the chapter. But what banner did you come with it? Proof of it, Zarathus. I swear to God, if you summon for Zarathus. And then this was Halloween? Yeah, I think this was Halloween and that's it? When was Zaldrus? This is Roxy and Shen. When was Zaldrus? I thought he came. Yeah, he came right after Zarathus, right? I believe so. Yeah, there was a patch in between that had like just Zaldrus. Yeah. Zaldrus, again, was understandable if you just wanted one. But if you summon for like if you summon for Mono, for Easton, for you know, the Halloween banner, I don't know what to tell you. You should have saved for this. This is just crazy. And if you're pay to play, they sell tickets which are like really good value, and there's a guarantee SSR ticket they sell too. So if you're pay to play, buy those. I swear it's worth it. This guy is insane. He just fits on so many teams. It's so good, and this one is just crazy. So I'm gonna again link some of the videos I did on these characters. Kyo is also crazy. Like when I first built Kyo, I gave him HP and defense, but I actually will be also giving him crit damage as a gear set. He will have 2 UR sets. There's only one other Yin in the game, for me, that has 2 UR sets, and it's King. And now the second one will be Kyo. That's how good he is. I'm giving him a second UR set. That's how much investment he deserves. I give him, you know, HP and defense because, like, so long as he survives and he applies the passive, that's all you need. But using him and seeing how much damage he does already with HP and defense, I was like, you know what, if I give him attack and crit damage, he's gonna pop off crazy. So I'm also gonna give him that. Again, I recommend summoning. Like, you can go back on all the videos that I have. I don't recommend summoning just like that, like, oh, if you want this character, maybe you should think about it. No, I'm telling you, this is a banner you want to summon. These are exclusive characters that are not gonna come back. If you want them, you have to summon now. Blue Zaldrus, he's in the part 2 banner. Red Zaldrus in the coin shop. But these guys, never coming back. Alright? That's my message.